I'm excited to show the new LangWatch n8n integration. This brings all of the power that you get from the LangWatch platform into n8n. Primarily the observability, the prompt management, evaluation, dataset aspects, although in this video we're just going to be covering the prompt and observability parts. I'm just going to jump straight in. So here I have an example that I worked on earlier. It's just very simple. Chat message comes in, we go to an LLM, and we get a response. The very first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up the LangWatch n8n integration. So for this, we just need all of the information for this is covered in much more detail in the docs. I'm going to skim over it quite quickly, but if you check the description, we'll have links to the docs that go over this in a bit more detail. And basically, we create the directory inside your global n8n installation, and then we cd into it. We npm install both the observability and the LangWatch nodes packages, both from LangWatch. Then we create this environment variable, which basically hooks our observability into n8n. We optionally set the service name. So in this case, we're going to create a very simple Taylor Swift song generator. And then you have to set your LangWatch API key as well. I've already done this, so I'm going to skip over that. Cool. Now that that's done, all we have to do is run n8n start. You'll see that the observability is working because there is a log line here that says observability ready and the patches have been applied. Cool. So this is the existing flow. So let's do an test message. So that's now done. We'll see that we have a response here, which is a nice Taylor Swift inspired song. But now let's say we wanted to add a prompt in there, which maybe gives a system prompt that gives us a bit more information, or maybe some variable replacement inside the user message. We can just go add, retrieve LangWatch prompt. So delete that, put it in the middle. So we'll do the chat node goes into the prompt, and we will tell it to pull from. There we go. Now we will set it to compile the prompt from data. We'll do an input variable, which comes in, and then so we'll basically replace the input variable with the message that comes in from the chat node. And then we'll link that to the LLM, and we will add up here. So, I forgot we actually need to first thing. Cool. And then we just need to click execute step. That will basically run the node up to here. We can pull the data from LangWatch and then get the output ready. So in the LLM chain, we have the output now ready. So we can say the user message is now going to be the compiled prompt, and the chat message is going to be the compiled system prompt. Cool. So now we can exit that. We can clear the session and start again. So now instead of having to say, I would like a Taylor Swift inspired song, I can just say, generate a song about trains. It will go to LangWatch, get the prompt, push that through into the LLM. And there we go. Now we have nicely formatted song in the style that we asked for. So that's the prompt management aspect done. But now if we go back to LangWatch's UI and we go to traces, we will see that the thing that we just asked for, so that was generate a song about trains, and we have the response here. If we full screen this, we can see all the different steps that were taken in the workflow. So we had the workflow, which had the input from the user. We have the prompt itself. Here we can see the input, which is from the chat node, and the output, which is the compiled and non-compiled prompts. And then we have the basic LLM chain node as well here. So we have the input here, which is the system prompt and the user prompt, and then the output, which is the generated content. So that was just a quick overview of the basics of the prompt and observability part of our integration. For any more information, please check out the docs. Leave a star on GitHub if you liked it. If you have any issues at all, please open an issue on the repo or join the Discord and post them there. And thanks for watching.